Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Not All Hermits Live in Huts expedition in the Unshakeable Island. For this expedition you do need to have a operator on your team, and I am doing this with the Con Marshal, and I did bring a set of anchors along with me, just for emergency purposes. You also need to have 100 spare parts with you for this route, and I will show you why when we get to the rock fall that we're going to have to clear. So to start off, we're going to get off of this tree, and we're going to just follow this ridge directly north. This ridge kind of functions as a highway on this map. It's, the quickest way to get from the south outpost to most places on this map. So we're going to be using this route quite a bit here in the Unshakeable Island. It's one of my favorite routes. It is challenging though, because you do got to watch out for all the drop-offs and the rocks to make sure you don't, flip your truck over and stuff. But it's a very, very fun route. So we're going to spiral along right here. And then we're going to get back up onto the flatland and keep moving north. So once we get over here, we're going to stay to the right side and climb ourselves up these rocks here. And that's going to get us to the bridge we have installed on a previous expedition. So we're going to very carefully make our way across the narrow bridge. And then just keep continuing to head north along the ridge. To get over here, we're going to kind of go off to the right. And then we're going to kind of snake between these rocks here. And this is going to get us to our spot where we can depart from the ridge and make our way down into the valley. So we're going to be very careful going over here. There's a lot of rocks, so you want to just kind of modulate the speed. Make sure you're not going too fast downhill. And just get clear of the rocks, and that's going to be nice and flat down here. And we're going to kind of follow this flat spot through the forest. And then we're going to cut left to go across the trees. And then back to the right. And that's going to get us to the spot where we'll be able to climb up. You will most likely need to use some winch to get up here, so we're going to winch onto this tree. And that's going to pull us up the hill, the very steep cliff here. Once we've made it to the top, we're going to kind of just navigate through the forest here, driving through the small trees and the brush, kind of get us where we're trying to go. Once we get over here, there is a task to pick up. And then we're going to go ahead and head on over to the rock fall, which is right over here. Now, I've already cleared this out, but it does cost 100 points to clear this rocky avalanche, so you'll be able to clear that out with 100 spare parts. And once we're past the rock fall that we have cleared out, we're going to make our way to the right, kind of go up this hill a little bit, watching out for the rocks and the trees. And from here, we're going to cut our way through this thicket. Just like that. And that's going to get us to this swampy low area that we're going to go ahead and just kind of cut across here. Make sure you stick to the higher spots, because you get a little bit more traction there, and try to avoid the deep mud. Alright, once we get to the other end of the swamp, we're going to go to the left here and make our way over to the monastery, which is up on this hill here. So to do that, we're going to swing around this way, and there's a path up right here next to this cool looking tree. So we're going to climb over these rocks here, and that is going to get us to the monastery. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to back out, and we're headed over to this ancient monastery over here. So we're going to basically just follow a path directly east and make our way over to the photo location. So we're going to kind of just go around these trees and rocks here. That's going to get us up over this hill. And then I'm going to go over this rock on the right here and use that to get around this cluster of trees. That is going to get us up over on this side. We're going to go to the right and follow this path down. And then we're going to kind of follow this clearing and go around the swampy area and head on over to the other side where there is a pass through the ridge that we'll be able to use to get to the other side to take our picture. We're going to go ahead and go around these trees here. And once we get over here, we're going to go to the left over this way to get over this clearing. Making sure to stay clear of the rocks here. And just go right in between the tree and the rocks. And then we're going to stay to the left here, go around these trees, being careful because we got to go over these rocks here. And that is going to get us down into this little swampy area here. And we just want to work our way across the swamp. And once we get across the swamp, you may need to back up a little bit like I did here to get the angle right. And we're just going to go ahead and cut right in between these rocks here and drive right on over to our photo location. Once we get here, we just need to take a photo of the monastery, which is up on this ridge right here. There we go, ancient monastery. And there you go, that is an expedition complete. This unlocks the Rock Crawler suspension kit for the Tuz Warthog. So, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.